compassionate, sympathetic, generous behavior or disposition, the quality state of being humane. That is the definition of humanity. Now, I often wonder how many of us are truly practicing humanity. I fear a lot of us aren't, especially when you see people cold-cocking each other over toilet paper. That's disturbing behavior, right? You are agreeing with me. I know you are. Earlier this week, I felt I was treated unkindly and inhumanely. Did you see I just touched my face? We're not supposed to be touching our face. Anyways, so I thought that I let it roll off, right? But apparently I didn't, because I became more and more perturbed. Now, mind you, I am the type of person, I'm a reactor, and I typically don't wait that 10 seconds to react. But I have been very mindful over the past year and a half, 2 years, that this is really destructive behavior, because what spews out of my mouth is not kind, and it's devastating to relationships. So I have worked very hard at reeling this part of my nature in and getting it under control. So I waited 18 hours. And I was still disturbed. I thought, the only cure that's going to happen with this is by me having my voice heard or my words read. So I sent off an email, very factual, point. And as I hit the send button, but also in this email, I acknowledged the people that were kind during this meeting. I wasn't even quivering when I hit that send button. Nope, I hit send. I felt empowered, and I did not even worry about checking to see if there were any responses, because I wasn't scared. To my surprise, my pleasant surprise, I get a response from one of the gentlemen who acknowledged my feelings, acknowledged how I felt, and then offered an apology. I felt so good and so satisfied, and I thought to myself, well, he's not inhumane, he's very humane, and he showed me a great deal of kindness. And then I thought about the other two people that still have yet to acknowledge or offered apology or just acknowledged. Thought to myself, well, they are not very good at practicing humanity. So, what happens when you smile? Yeah, that's right. Aha. You smiled back, didn't you? All of you smiled back. Well, that's typically what happens, is when you smile at somebody, they smile back. And now, look what you've done with that smile. You have had great purpose with that smile. Grand humanity with that smile. That smile has now become contagious. You know that feeling when you get when your significant other has made you so mad, you want spit nails, that type of mad, that so mad that I will never, ever speak to him or her again. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to turn around and walk out that door, and I am never coming back. And then they do that thing. They do that stupid thing we all do. That stupid thing that makes us smile. And then our insides melt like an ice cream cone on a hot summer day. It's not complicated. We don't have to end world hunger or peace by being humane, but by simply smiling, offering a lift up to your fellow brothers and sisters that need a helping hand. We are well on our way of doing just that, having peace in our world and ending world hunger. Think about it. And I promise you, you can get that grant. But think about it. Now, I've always known, even as a little girl, that we were never put on this earth to be self-serving, ever. We are here to serve others. So just think about this. If you have all the food in the world, you have all of the food, right? And you eat all that food. You don't serve others that food. What happens? What happens? Your fellow human beings starve and then they die. And that is exactly what happens when you hoard your compassion, your love, your kindness, and your generous nature. You live and you will die alone. So, share your bread, share your drink. Be generous with your love, kindness, and compassion. Live your life's purpose and add value to this world. I promise you, you will reap far better rewards and more value than the money we all covet so much.